So Mark, something a little bit different today. We're on the moors near your farm. The last time we caught up was for the 15-year anniversary of Flying Futures, so we hadn't had a little update in a while. So just a little quick update, I guess, on how things are at Media Management.
Is this part of your Unfiltered series?
Unfiltered weekly episodes. It was every Monday, but unfortunately I've failed that already.
Keane's just tripped over the dog.
But meant to be weekly episodes, yeah. So we've had, to start off with, we had Connor Kelsall, Joe Leasley, now yourself for the third week.
Yeah, and I'm not really a sports star, am I?
Well, you got to get one with the gaffer, I guess, haven't you, at one point. But it's planned to 8 week of getting athletes and people around the business.
Yeah,
on
sound.
the show.
So yeah, last time we did something like this, it was the 15th year anniversary of Flying Futures. Yeah, I mean, a lot's changed really in a short space of time since we did that, which was last summer. New government's come in, they've put a reduction in funding in the big contract that we had, which has unfortunately made we've had to reduce Flying Futures and some of the charitable work that we do. It's still there, it's still going. Jack Barnes and the team are doing a great job in terms of continuing that work, but as a wider company, in terms of MGMT, we've had to think about diversifying our non-for-profit work into a for-profit kind of line of business, really.
So a lot of...
That way, Keane.
Going this way. It's taking a little spin now you'll have to watch your back.
This will be interesting.
So as part of obviously Media Management, it's got many different aspects to it, such as the sport, like you said, Flying Futures as well. It kind of all comes under one. So from a sport basis, do you want to give a quick update?
Well, yeah.
on the sport basis?
So look, like you've been around a long time, Ollie. You know, me and you and Sarah, we were kind of like the ones who were doing the work in the early days. And it was all about flying around with cameras, working with the likes of Terry Harper, working with the likes of Luke Gale, and doing lots of work, you know, with a sport focus. Now that work still remains, and Duncan, who's our head of sports, continues to do that work. But I think, again, in the last 3-4 years, since you've certainly been with the business, we've diversified hugely. You know, when you think about the work that we're doing now, we've got We Raise the Game, where we've got over 100 clients that seek our support, business support, with things like bid writing, with things like, you know, due diligence, policies, things of that nature. So that's kind of grown its own legs, and Amy and the team do a great job there. We've got print and embroidery, where Cheryl, Michelle, Alyssa, they do fantastic work in terms of decorating garments, printing, embroidery. We've grown out of that in the sense that we've come up with the Agency Club brand, and we've got the Agency Club Sport brand, and we've sponsored over 95 teams who wear our kits with pride every week on a Sunday morning. So if you're in Doncaster, you'll see Media Management kind of blazoned across a lot of grassroots football teams' jerseys. So that's going well. We've got our kind of events and training. So we ran some successful events. We've run lots of successful training. You was one, or the guys were at one the other week with Stuart Pearce, and we've had Tony Smith, and we've had Paul Eckingbottom. We've had a lot of people kind of around that work. So like, yeah, it's like from an idea, it's just grown legs really over the last 4 or 5 years, and we're in a really, really good position now. So, you know, some of the things that we're currently involved with, we've got our digital arm, which you sit within. We run social media accounts, we run digital campaigns, we develop websites alongside Tom. So that's another arm that we do. So it's just busy, busy, busy. And I think, you know, I'm just really pleased that we had the foresight 5 years ago not to stand still and just rest on our laurels, because we probably always knew that from a government perspective, the Flying Futures and NCS in particular journey could fall off a cliff, and that's what it did earlier this year. So,
well, one big thing there that you mentioned is Agency Club.
Yep.
Something quite new, Agency Club fashion, which I'm wearing now.
Yep.
And obviously Agency Club Sport as well with the kits. How good is it on a Sunday, like you say, to see many kids around Doncaster, especially on a Sunday and a Saturday, playing in the Agency Club Sport kits?
Yeah, it's great. I think it's really good. Number one, from a PR point of view, to get our name out there. But number two, I think, you know, we're offering a good service. The reversible kits have been really popular, so you can have a home and away kit in one jersey, which solves a problem and reduces the cost by half. So that's gone well. Obviously, our Agency Club fashion stuff, we're working with ambassadors and influencers, and we've got a plan and a roadmap to grow that work. We've obviously, Agency Club very shortly will have a home. Can't say too much because we're in the latter stages of kind of buying a building, but once we've got the Agency Club home, we'll be able to host events there, we'll be able to host clients there, we'll be able to use it for showroom purposes. So yeah, the Agency Club brand across those sport, fashion and what I call the townhouse, not giving too much away, but yeah, that's a lot of the future of what we're going to be doing within the whole company. So
the aim is to kind of grow in 2025 as well, like we have been over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, our rate of growth's been superb. We've made some really good acquisitions in recent years. We're on the verge of a new acquisition, again with a training company, will give us the ability to run apprenticeships and service apprenticeships. So yeah, look, you know, your normal interviews are with sexy athletes, you know, that have had world titles or scored winning goals, or, you know, obviously I'm business focused. I'm at the kind of helm of media management and MGMT and driving the bus forward, and it's an exciting time for the business.
Cheers for today, Mark. Appreciate it. That's episode 3.
No, stop there. So obviously Ollie's completed his degree.
Yeah.
So it's been a bit of a bane of our life, but for the last couple of years, when did you start it?
So I was with the business about a year, and then the second year I started it. So that would have been what? I've been 4 years now, so 2021.
Yeah.
I reckon that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And Kieran, who's behind the camera now, you'll be starting something like that soon. And it is the bane of your life. I think it's the bane of everyone's life in the office, wasn't it? Especially Sarah.
Yeah. I think Sarah did the degree. Is that fair to say?
Well,
no, I'm only joking.
A big part of it,
yeah.
Maybe.
But no, it's good. It's good to see your development as well. I am keen to get us back to more of a storytelling, content creation. So we used to do loads in the early days. I think the reality is we've just been on this kind of like growth path that you've been running social media accounts, you've been helping build the websites, you know, the digital team's like really busy. But yeah, there's certainly an idea of mine, and I keep saying it, but we're not executing on it to be better in terms of creating content similar to this, but also probably little bite-sized stuff as well. So
the amount of times, remember the early days where we were going out and creating content.
Funny.
It was.
Yeah.
Especially
we
going
got
to
in
the
trouble
boxing
sometimes,
events.
didn't we?
Yeah.
We'll be getting phone calls saying, take that down. But yeah, no, all good, all. And I think, you know, hopefully the next time we do something like this, you know, I'll be able to tell you even more about what we've done. But yeah, so been a bit of a rocky road. We've obviously, Flying Futures has started to kind of reduce what it does, so we're having a little bit of a re-emergence around that. But media management, which will likely soon to be kind of renamed, that's something in the thinking. And then the sport division, which Duncan heads up, which we haven't really spoke about, that'll be something that kind of like fires off really in the next 2 to 3 months. So yeah, exciting times, bud, and let's see what happens.
Episode 3 out.